Hey guys, this is May to December, and I was just thinking about watching a horror movie, and I was going through my Netflix list like most people do on the queue, and I came across The Perfect Host. So I thought, oh, I'll put that on and watch it. So basically, what happens in The Perfect Host is it starts off with a guy entering a like, I don't know, a mini mart kind of place, and the robbery gets done. A woman basically holds the place up, and long story short, his face comes on the TV, and he leaves. He puts a bandage on his foot and goes from one house and pretends he's pretends he's a Christian, a Jehovah, and basically she rejects him. So he goes to the next house and he looks in the mailbox and sees there's a card in there for a guy called Warwick from Julie, if I'm correct, and he knocks on the door and says Julie said he could go there when he got back from Australia, could he use the phone, and all this other stuff, and Warwick doesn't want to let him in. But a few minutes later, Warwick feels quite bad, so he decides to let him in. And that's when you basically get this whole conversation between them about Julie, where did they meet, what did they get up to, and all this stuff, and that's not like Julie, oh yeah, that's so like Julie, and John Taylor, played by Clayne Crawford, basically starts questioning being there and wants to leave. Well, Warwick, played by David Hyde Pierce, says don't be silly, stay for dinner, I'm expecting people. And basically from there on out, it moves from one scenario after another. If I carried on saying what happened in the story, then I'd ruin a big amount of the film, and obviously if you're going to watch it, you don't want me to ruin it. So I'll just tell you what I thought of it. I thought it was a really good dark comedy film. David Hyde Pierce plays his part really well. I mean, really, really well. Clayne Crawford, to me, was a little bit stiff, but I guess if you're a con or you're a fugitive, you're gonna be a bit sour-faced, I guess. He was a good actor, but the story, I found his story to be a lot less exciting. I mean, John Taylor's character had a lot of flashbacks, which you saw between him and basically Simone DeMarchi, played by Megan Perry. And to me, I didn't really care too much about that. I just wanted to basically enjoy the character of Warwick, because Warwick was really interesting and kind of exciting to watch. And I was rooting for him and enjoying. The actor definitely made me want to watch more of his films, especially if he's as good in them as he is in this one. The Perfect Host was a limited release film that came out in 2010 on Blu-ray and DVD. Luckily I watched it on Netflix, and I'd definitely buy it and I'd definitely recommend it. I'd say it's a very good film. I'd say you need to be patient with it and really watch it to get into it, to notice the little bits in it to see, because there's certain things you won't understand unless you pay full attention. But anyway, I really rate this film, and I really recommend you watch it if you're into psychological thrillers with a slash of dark comedy. Anyway, thank you for watching this review, and take care.